Welcome to another episode of I Shake My Head with Lisa and Sam.
Hello, friends of the podcast.
Hello, everybody.
Samantha.
Lisa. It's like
old times.
It's like
the more
old
things
times.
change,
Yeah.
the more they stay the same.
Yeah.
That's so true.
It's not quite what I was gonna say.
I know, but the thing is,
We've been with him for roughly 10 minutes and we're driving him insane already.
listen, here's the thing, right? Is that it just is. Some days are like that and some days aren't.
And some days aren't.
Some days be like that, some days won't be. Some days are good days, some days are bad. You say potato, I say potato. We call it water with T's. He calls it water with D's.
Water.
Right? So that's just the thing,
So,
right? We're not meant to always jive on all levels.
Yes, Lisa. Yes, I know.
Right?
Just so everybody knows, we have John, the editor, with us.
Because now you got to tell people why.
Because we're having technical difficulties and we're not sure.
We're trying to figure out who to blame.
Yeah.
That's we're trying to, let's just be honest, Samantha. You're going to say, we're not sure why. So we need to figure it out. Is it Lisa's fault or Samantha's fault? That's what we're coming down to.
I have a theory.
Oh, I'm sure
Stop
you do.
it.
I'm sure you do. Right? I'm sure you do.
Yes, I'm sure we all have theories.
Right.
Theories galore.
Whatever. I got big shoulders. If it's my fault, it's my fault. Whatever. It
You got
doesn't matter.
You got slopey shoulders. It just falls off.
Listen, it doesn't matter whose fault it is. Right? We're just trying to fix it and do a podcast.
We're trying
to make the people laugh.
Well, we're going to do our best.
We're trying to make the people forget about their worries.
And their woes.
I
have a quick question.
Okay. Well,
okay, yes.
When are you going back to the car? I don't even know if you guys can do the car anymore because you've switched positions and now one of you's work 5 days a week, so you don't have to do it at night. So I don't know if the car's ever going to be a thing again.
we're going back to the car.
How are you going to do that?
Jeez.
What do you mean how we're going to do that? I'm done work at 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What do you mean how we're going to do that?
All right.
We're going to have to test it back in the car. Maybe the car will become like a special surprise episodes.
Maybe, yeah.
Right? Maybe it'll be like a treat.
A treat.
I don't know. But we're not eliminating the car. Sam, in the backseat of Betty is the recording. What the hell is that great thing called? Stand?
Whatever that thing sat on that Dad made
that
for us.
recording stand.
It's still there.
I know. It's all Velcroed and ready to just be put into place.
Yes.
So we're not done. We're not done with the car.
Don't get excited,
Right?
people.
We're done with the COVID in Saskatchewan, friends.
No. Yeah, apparently.
Apparently, right? Unless you're me and you go into like said store and you don't have your mask on because you're double vaxxed and you feel safe and you feel you can give the distance and they don't have any signs up saying that you need to wear your mask. So you assume that they're good, you're good. And then you're shopping and all of a sudden over the loudspeaker comes like this message and hi, it's uncomfortable and awkward.
Oh.
Yeah. It didn't say, hey, Lisa, put your mask on, but it pretty much might as well have. So, which was fine. I went and got my mask out of my purse, put it on.
Uh-huh.
But here's my thing, Samantha, right? Just keep your sign up saying we want you to still wear your mask. I don't have a problem with that.
Could it have been old messaging, Lisa?
It could have been, but how do I know that?
That's true.
Right? So then change your tape.
Change
your tape that's playing in your sound system. Just saying.
Change your tape, people.
Made me stop and made me look around and think, okay, let me just put that on very discreetly. Tried to kind of.
That just made me think of a song. Stop. What that sound?
Everybody looked going around. Stop.
Yeah, we're bad.
Yeah, we don't, right? But hang on, but we know that song though.
We do, don't we?
Yeah, we do. Yeah. Hey, what's that sound? Everyone look what's going around. You gotta stop, brother, sister, mother.
No.
I don't know.
But it's something.
It's something. It's a song. You're right.
It is a song.
And that's exactly what I felt like. Hey, you better stop. And I stopped and I looked around.
No, it's stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody's gonna go around.
You did the exact same thing. The first time.
Yeah.
but I think you're right. I think it definitely is. You gotta stop. It's definitely that.
Stop it.
Stop it, right? And I stopped, and I felt kind of like secretly shamed.
Oh, there you go.
And all I just thought was, then just keep your signs up. Let's don't change the signs.
Yeah.
Keep them up, right? Anyways,
Yeah.
off topic before we even get to topic.
Okay.
That's how
So-
today's going.
How you doing?
Doing good, Samantha. I'm doing good. How you
Yeah.
doing?
I'm better because we got a spurt of rain and that was about it.
Oh my God, I was in the car for the rain. There was like it didn't quite cover the whole windshield, but I saw it. I had
It
proof
came.
of it.
Yeah.
It came. There was thunder,
Yes.
right? So I was
Yeah.
kind of excited, but boy, it didn't last long.
No, and it's still hot.
Yeah, but it looked like it was going to be a good rain.
Yes, and you know what? I was really hoping for rain because we need some rain because there's forest fires everywhere.
Samantha, our cabin had to get evacuated.
I know.
Right. And how do
That's
I
horrible.
Yeah, and how do I nicely say? And I'm just going to say it just between me and you, okay? I'm only saying this to me and you in strict confidence. I wouldn't say it to anybody else. You're my best friend. If I can't tell you, who can I tell? How can I totally just not think out loud in my head, oh God, will this all be done in 3 weeks because I have holidays with Sam up there? Like I don't want it to burn.
No, we don't want it to burn.
I just need the fire to be done in 3 weeks. It's got 3 weeks to get over and to get the smoke out of the way. But I can only say that to you, right? Only you and I understand that, right? Because of course we care about the boomerang collection and
Yes.
you know, the Art Deco and all the
Yes.
70s valuables and stuff like that, right?
Well, and the last time we were up there,
I left my bathing
was-
suit there.
did you really?
Yeah, but I heard that my bathing suit was rescued. I'm like,
Okay,
oh,
good.
thank God, because that's a valuable treasure.
Yes, it is a valuable
Nothing
treasure.
like my father-in-law, like having that in his possession. That's a weird feel.
Well, maybe Hilda washed it. That would be nice.
Maybe, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind
But-
of weird.
Remember when we were up there and it was so smoky that even though the sun was out, it was like the sun wasn't out.
Yeah, like
it
a
was,
few years ago,
It was
right?
that bad.
Yeah, but we sat out and we endured it. Didn't get 1 ounce of sunlight.
So smoky.
But so smoky, right?
And it's
But
smoky here now.
I
It's
know.
smoky in Saskatoon.
so crazy. But for all those people involved, in my heart, I want the fire for the
Yeah.
world, for everywhere, for BC's burning, every place it's
Yeah.
burning. I want
Yeah.
all the fires. There's fires in America. There's fires everywhere, right? We need the fires to just get under control.
Yes, please.
That's what I'm going to say. Okay, Samantha, I got something to tell you. I don't think I really told you about this.
Mm.
Ready for this? I ate Indian food. Like a mother. Like a mother. You should be so proud of me.
Because it's so, just to say this, just to clarify, that's so out of your wheelhouse.
So out of my
that
wheelhouse,
is so,
right?
I'm trying a new food and I don't do new things.
So first off, right, it's with my new job, right? Which isn't really that new anymore because I'm 6 months in.
Yeah.
However, I got to start thinking that the ladies are having a little fun with this, right? So I did weeding, right? For the first time, remember I did weeds? I
Yes.
pulled weeds.
God,
So
there was
then-
a picture and everything.
Everything, right? So every Friday, we have a lunch outside, right? And somebody picks where we're ordering it from. So somebody said on the call, how does everybody feel about Indian food? Well, everybody was an enthusiastic thumbs up. I must have had a hesitant thumbs up on the Zoom call because it prompted one lady to say, Lisa, is this going to be like weeding? And I'm like, it's totally like weeding, right?
It's
A brand new experience, never tried. Well, thank God that they gave me some, but you know me, right? I'm with my new people and I'll play. I'm a team player. Put me
Yes,
in,
you
coach.
are.
I'm ready to play, right?
Yeah.
And so thank God that one of the ladies gave me, some suggestions
Mm-hmm.
for kind of like rookie, like if you're a rookie trying Indian food, where to go, what to do.
Oh,
So
okay. And what to eat?
I had the butter chicken
Mm-hmm.
and I had the coconut rice.
Yum.
That coconut rice, that's crack, man. That shit's crack. That is just, Mike's like, it's 'cause it's sugar rice. I'm like, it might as well be sugar rice. It's so delicious, right?
It's so good. Yeah.
I've never eaten rice like that. I'm just like shoveling it in. Like I've never seen rice before. And the butter chicken, hi, like a pro. Just eating it away. Just eating it, loving it like everybody else.
Well, basically it's tomato cream, maybe some spices,
No
not
spices.
too crazy.
I don't
And
think
some-
there was a spice
some
to
chicken.
be found.
And some chicken.
And some chicken, right? So I just want you to know I have graduated. I am an Indian food connoisseur.
Okay.
And if you ever need any advice on Indian food, I would be
Yes.
who you'd want to go to now.
No, probably not, but thank you for
Right?
mentioning it to
Right?
me.
I know about the
Yes.
naan bread. I know about that.
God.
Right? I know about the naan bread too. So I'm just saying, right? I feel very, very well versed,
Yes.
right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's all I got to say.
All right.
Yeah. It was so.
You're not, but let's just move on, shall we?
It was so good. It was so good. Okay, I have a question for you.
Uh-huh.
This came up with, this is actually, I can't take credit for this. I have to give this to the HHG.
Oh, okay.
So after you left, after when we were having our evening,
Uh-huh.
right, and you went home because it was like 1,000,000 degrees inside.
Oh, it was hot. It was
hot.
It was horrible.
It was hot.
Yeah. It was
And
horrible.
all of a sudden out of the blue, she asked me if my weenus was hot.
Well, isn't weenus just a different name for a penis?
No. And thank you, because no, why would my penis be hot when I don't have a penis?
Well, because that's what I thought a weenus was.
No, you know what the
So-
weenus is?
What?
You ready for this? And
What?
why does the HHG know this? Out of the three of us, why does the HHG know this? The weenus is the fold of your elbow.
What?
I even Googled it because of course I'm doubting her, right? And then of course she says, what have you not learned in 5 years of friendship? Do not doubt the HHG. And I'm like, yeah, right, whatever. What the hell is this weenus? I thought like you penis or asshole or something, right?
Yeah.
No, it's the crook of your elbow. It's where your elbow, on the inside of your elbow.
Really?
Uh-huh. That's your weenus.
Well, it's not hot, so that's good.
You know, mine was hot that night. It was hot and sticky, which is kind of weird, hey?
Yes, I'm sure. Well, because it was 105,000 degrees.
Yeah,
Because
but
they
her
wouldn't
skin,
shut the freaking doors.
her skin was cool to the touch. My skin was sticky. I'm like, why is my skin sticky? Like, what makes your skin sticky? What
I
makes
don't
skin
know.
sticky? Because I wasn't that hot. I didn't feel overly hot, but my skin was sticky,
Your skin was sticky.
as she pointed it out. Why is your skin so sticky?
Is that why she asked why your weenus is hot?
Well, yeah, I don't know. I guess so, right? Because she said, she goes, are you finding it hot in here? And I said, I don't find it too bad. And then she touched my arm. She's like, why is your skin so sticky? And I'm like, what do you say to that? I'm not sure, my friend. I'm like, I don't know. And she's like, oh, is your weenus hot? And then I'm like, what the hell are we talking about right here? I don't even have a weenus. No, my weenus isn't hot. I'd have to have one. She's like, you have one. And I'm like, I don't believe you. So next time you're outside and it's hot, check your weenus.
Check your weenus.
Friends of the podcast, check your weenus. Let us know if it's hot.
Oh, good God.
Isn't that so weird?
Yeah.
Okay, so I feel like I am catching up with you. That's what I'm doing.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I'm contemplating something. I need your feedback, but I need you okay, you can be honest, but not at my expense, please.
Oh, what? I'm not allowed to be honest?
You could be honest, but don't be like mean and rude honest.
Okay.
Okay? 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 That's what I need. That's what I
feel like
need.
that's a harder. Okay.
Yeah, it is. It's going to be harder,
It's
but
gonna be harder.
but this is sensitive, okay? I'm
Then
listen.
Okay.
Let me just
Alright.
tell you, okay?
Alright.
I'm contemplating sit-ups to get rid of my muffin top.
I think hell
what-
will freeze over before you.
Oh, thank you for having faith in me.
Hell will freeze over before you do a sit up.
You don't think I can do a sit-up? I remember in public school doing sit-ups. You just sit up.
You are a 50-year-old woman who hasn't done anything physical in that respect
Well, I am prepared to get a
for
bandana.
quite some time.
I'm prepared to put a bandana around my forehead, put on little Olivia Newton-John, right? Let's get physical and do some sit-ups.
Get your leg warmers.
I don't know if I'll go leg warmers or not. I'm not sure, or I might not do that.
Get your
outfit.
Reeboks.
I might not do Reeboks, but I might be prepared to do sit-ups if I can be convinced that sit-ups are the way to go.
I don't, even if you convince yourself that that's a good idea, I don't think that's what you're going to do.
Why?
Because you're not that person. Hey, if you don't have to walk, you don't.
I know, but I'm trying to change leaves. New leaf, new lease. That's my new thing. New leaf, new lease.
Okay, well, you're not a tree, so that doesn't help.
Samantha, really?
Yes.
You don't
really.
think? You don't think?
No. Okay, if you want to get physical, I'm sure there's a million other different things you can do besides doing a sit-up.
But
you
for
just
my
gotta
muffin
Google.
top, your
muffin top can be done differently. You don't have to try and like, who's going to hold your knees? Who's going to hold your legs during a sit-up?
Well, I don't know.
This is what we did in PE class, right?
I know, right? And I think I did them okay.
I don't know, Lisa.
You don't think? You say no.
I have my doubts, but you just proved me wrong.
Maybe
just
a burpee. Maybe a burpee.
Oh my God, if you do a burpee,
I don't know.
I need video of that. Like, legit.
But I'm not convinced a burpee is going to eliminate my muffin top.
Well, because you're...
Crunches. I need crunches.
Because maybe the muffin top is just so attached to you, it doesn't want to do anything. It's got a mind of its own.
My sister Linda, she told me the other day on the phone, she said, you need to just be okay with your muffin top. She said, it's because we're short in the rise. I'm like, oh... Well, you know what? That works. That explanation works because I am short in the rise. However,
oh my God,
I don't know if that means that's why God gave me a muffin top.
I think that's exactly why God gave you a muffin top.
I don't know. All right. Well, I'm going to keep you posted on that one.
All right. Thank you.
I'm just saying. Okay. So, tell me, what have you been thinking about lately?
I've been thinking, what do you mean?
What have you been thinking about lately?
Scones?
Have you been thinking about scones?
Well, are scones fancy?
Oh my God. Scones are so fancy, Samantha.
And are they the hillbilly cousin? And is the muffin the hillbilly cousin?
Well, I think the muffin has to be the hillbilly cousin, right?
Well, because scones are like fancy French, right? Like
they are, as Kelly Ripa would say, fancy.
Fancy.
With a fake cigarette.
Yes.
Right? Fancy. They're fancy. But they are. But what makes a scone so fancy?
Because you can put stuff in it. Well, you can do muffins too. Why is because the muffin seems like a cake in a muffin tin.
In a muffin tin.
So a scone, because it's like square, it's like a triangle, and it's like butter. Lots of butter.
Lots of butter.
Lots of butter.
Lots of butter. You think that's
what you
can
can make, but you can make muffins. Yeah, you know what they are. I think muffins are the hillbilly cousin of scones,
they could be.
Because a scone can be savory and sweet, and so can the muffins. So, is it the muffins just trying to be a scone? Like that's where we are.
But they're not trying to be a scone. They're trying to still be very different from the scone.
But is a muffin? So when does a muffin become a cupcake?
When you put the yummy icing on it, I think. That's the only thing that's different from a muffin and a cupcake, I think, is icing.
True. Because you can still have stuff in the cupcake.
You can still have stuff in the cupcake.
Because it could be mint chocolate chip, and it could have, like, pieces of chocolate chip in it.
Yeah, exactly.
Huh.
Right.
Interesting. Scone, muffin, cupcake. So should it be scone, cupcake, because it's fancy? Muffin. Is muffin still the end?
You got it backwards. Let's talk evolution. It's muffin, cupcake, scone. That's how it evolved.
So you think they discovered muffins first?
Muffins first. Somebody's like, it's a little dry. We could do better. We could do better.
It's too cakey.
It's too cakey, but doesn't taste like a cake.
Yeah, let's try icing.
And then they were like, "Ooh, this is really wonderful.
This is fancy."
And
then, okay, but no offense, how did they make the leap from cupcake to scone? Because scones are like, they can be thick and more like a bread.
They're floury, right? They're
biscuity.
more biscuity.
Yeah.
So maybe, but we never thought maybe it's more the cousin of the cheese biscuit.
Yeah, but still, how do you get to cupcake to cheese biscuit to scone?
I don't know.
Because it's a cake, essentially, in cupcake muffin form.
Yes.
And then the biscuit is biscuit. It's like two totally different things.
Two totally different things.
Right? Because it's flour and water.
I know. But you know, it's because the shape, right? Because it kind of is like a clump of something.
But the biscuit could be the hillbilly cousin of the scone.
I think the biscuit's the hillbilly. Okay.
Oh my God. That's what we just figured it out.
They're two separate families. They don't even go together, right? The muffin and the cupcake, one family, right? With like the bad cousin from the hills.
Yes.
The biscuit and the scone to another family.
Yes.
And those two families, they don't go in the same party. They don't go in the same circles.
They don't get invited to the same Christmas parties.
They don't even know each other.
They don't go to the same weddings.
No, they're not friends. They don't know each other. It's not like, oh, hey, I work with you. No, you don't, actually.
No, you don't.
Right?
No, you don't.
No, you don't. You do not work with me. Right? I work with the fancy people.
With the fancy people.
The fancy people. Right? You work with the people. That's the difference, right? There's fancy people, and then there's just people. That's how you distinguish, right?
Yes.
And dear Lord, don't let anybody take that out of context, please. Because as you know, let's do a disclaimer here. I, Sheikh my head with Lisa and Sam, we're all inclusive. We just love everybody. Right?
Yes, we are.
Like the Bic pen with the 4 colors, right? And we love all colors equally in the Bic pen.
Yes, we do.
Right? That's all I'm going to say about that, Samantha.
Okay, Lisa, I need to know something.
Okay.
I think I'm asking the right person.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure you are.
Do you listen to that voice in your head?
Oh, I don't sometimes.
Do you feel it's a reliable source for you?
I feel it gets me in trouble. Okay.
So you think the voice in your head's a troublemaker?
She's a bad girl. Right? She always trying to, the voice in my head is always trying to anticipate trouble and figure out how to get out of it before trouble's even hit.
This is true.
Right? That's what that voice is doing. I think it depends on the situation. Like I've always said, I don't really have a gut instinct. Right? Like sometimes I'm just like, oh, I wouldn't have seen that coming. And you're like, really? How did you not see that coming? I'm like, yeah, I had no clue. I don't know. Why? What about you?
I think that sometimes the voice in your head is definitely leading you down that path.
A good path or a bad path?
It's a bad path.
It's a bad path. Sometimes it can be bad, right?
Sometimes it can be bad.
It can be bad.
So I think it is not a reliable source.
But so then is the voice inside of your head different than your gut instinct?
Oh, good question.
You're welcome.
Well, because I think your gut tells you a lot. Because your gut's talking to you.
My gut just tells me that it hangs over my pants.
Your gut never tells you anything. For being a big muffin top, it doesn't do squat.
Does nothing. It's nothing. There's nothing beneficial about my gut whatsoever. There's not one positive thing to my gut.
Then maybe you should do some sit-ups because it's not doing you any good anyways.
Right? It's not helping out as it is. Exactly. Because I always think you have good gut instinct.
Well, for the most part, yes,
you're like, I saw that coming a mile away. I'm like blindsided, like hit in the head, boom. Like, Christ, really? You saw that?
Yes.
Right? You knew that the Canadian flag was red and white? I didn't see that.
Come on.
Like, I don't know. I think because I don't pay attention. And sometimes because I don't pay attention.
You don't pay attention.
Right? I don't pay attention.
No, you do not.
I don't know. It's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy that way. Okay. But you know what else is crazy, Samantha? And I've done it. I was thinking about doing it. I actually made the move. I did it.
Oh, and what is that?
I have ditched the hard-boiled egg diet for the fruit cup at lunch diet.
Okay. So the egg diet at least gave you some protein. The fruit does nothing.
I know, but in the fruit cocktail that you get at the hospital, they have really, really good grapes in it.
Okay.
So I'm really just eating the grapes.
Uh-huh.
In the fruit cocktail.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So that's my new diet.
That is a bad way to go. Are you at least including the yogurt again?
I stopped with the yogurt.
Okay. So all
I'm trying
we're
to reduce
eating
my calories.
is fruit.
Yeah, we're just eating fruit until supper.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Bye, Muffin Top.
Yeah. Oh, good God.
Try and get rid of you with fruit.
You know what? I feel okay.
Okay.
It's bad.
What's bad?
I don't think we could talk you out of anything right now.
I don't know. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, a little bit.
I know, but I love the fruit.
I know, and
everybody
that's fine.
says fruit's good for you.
Eggs, Lisa, eggs were at least better.
I know, but I got tired of the eggs. I got
nothing for you. I don't know what you want.
I got bored of the eggs. And then my next one, I'm thinking maybe the cherry tomato diet. Might try that one too.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Right? Because they're easy, right? You can just pop them in.
All right.
Yeah. I'm looking for that type of food, right? Just a quick popper-inner.
A quick popper-inner.
That's what I'm looking for, a popper-inner food.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right. Okay. So I'm just gonna come clean.
Okay. Fess it up.
It's Christmas in July.
Knew it was Christmas in July.
It's totally happening for me.
And I know you're doing it.
I'm watching it on the W Network. I was like, Pshaw, I don't need you. I need you. No. I need you Christmas in July.
You don't need Christmas
need you
in
Hallmark
July.
movie. No, I do.
No.
I need you Hallmark movies.
God.
And I'm oddly, very much into it. And so much so, I had a cup of hot chocolate while watching a Christmas movie yesterday.
It's 185 degrees.
But I have an air conditioner, so it was okay.
They're brainwashing you.
But all it made me think is, Ron Oliver, where are you? My Mr. Christmas, my Hallmark Christmas movie man. Where are you?
He's going to have to wait till winter again, Samantha. Right?
Oh my God. I'm just like, I can't believe I'm doing this.
I can.
Oh my God. But I'm totally in.
Oh, I'm disappointed.
I'm even watching movies I haven't seen last year. So I was like, oh, well, this is even better.
Oh, it's even better. Oh, look at that. It's another and another and another. It's the marathon of
whatever. I don't care.
You know how I feel.
I don't care.
I try and
Hi, I take no advice from you. You eat fruit for lunch and you think that's going to make your muffin top go away.
Well, less calories, less muffin.
Don't even start with me.
I want that on a t-shirt.
Don't even start with me.
All right, I'm just saying.
I need to bring this up because I think we need to back up Valerie Bertinelli.
We certainly do. Did you see it?
Yes, and I
was mad.
She got fat shamed on her own social media. I believe it was her Instagram account, and she responded. And I believe her words
had
were
enough for the day.
Yes, not fucking helpful.
Yeah,
that's I believe what she said.
Yeah. She said not fucking helpful, and then she said, as if I don't know the battle of my weight.
Yes. I don't have mirrors. I don't walk in front of mirrors.
I don't wear I don't see clothes in my closet that don't fit me anymore.
Yeah.
I'm like, she pretty much hit all the talking points.
Yes. And it's, you know what, guys? Just don't do that.
You know what? Here's the thing. You know what got me the most? You know what got me the most? That somebody, I think, being a bully sucks on all levels, no matter what, right? Mm-hmm. I have no time, no energy for that. I just think it's horrible. Social media bullying, I think, is ridiculous. But what bothered me even more is she's a 61-year-old fucking woman.
Yep.
She's somebody's grandmother.
Yep.
Or could be somebody's grandmother. She's 61. She's an older lady.
Yep.
And this is what people are doing. You're attacking older women about their bodies.
Because she's a celebrity, because she's out in the world, because she's got cooking shows. And it's like, no offense, guys, but I think she's looking pretty good. And that's not even why I don't tune into Valerie Bertinelli to look at her. I tune in to watch her personality shine, how she cooks, how she relates to everything.
I love her personality so much.
Yes, she's delightful.
Yeah, she really is. And all her show is just positive. Right? Yeah. She's a positive role model because when she does her cooking, it's from the heart and it's all about things that are just going to make you happy. She's like, you know what? You want to add mascarpone? Add mascarpone. Right? She's their little Italian words. And I watch it every chance I get. I watch it because I think she's so fantastic. And when I saw that, I was just like, oh my God, like, how dare we do this to people?
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
And it made her cry.
And it made her cry, which didn't like why are you doing that to someone
Right.
who's like
Who's done
feel
nothing
for her
but positive in the world.
Yeah, I have battled my weight all my life.
Right.
So I'm with her.
Yeah. Exactly.
You don't think I know what the hell I look like? You don't think I know I stare at the clothes in my closet that don't fit me anymore? Yeah. Don't say anything to me.
And
zip it.
But it's any type of shaming, right? It's no different if it's somebody who's struggling to put weight on, right? You don't know why they're super small. You don't know why they've lost so much weight. We don't know the ins and the outs and all the intricate details of their life to make that type of judgment. So people, shut your mouth.
Yeah.
Right? Hashtag shut up.
Hashtag whatever.
Hashtag it doesn't matter what you think.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. I was mad.
Doesn't matter.
I was like so mad, eh? I was so mad. So Samantha.
Yes.
We ordered them the other night.
Yes, we did. They were good though.
I think we're starting to love them.
That was the second time we had those nachos.
I know.
And the second time was better than the first time. The first time there was nothing on them and they burnt them to a crisp.
Okay, I don't have memories of that.
Was
I there?
Yes, you were.
Oh. Too many glasses of wine?
Potentially.
Okay. So I remembered the second time.
So we're talking about nachos.
We're talking about nachos, friends. I remember the last nachos, and they were so good. And the HHG was eating the jalapenos like it was an olive.
Oh, God, you grossed me out. I was like, what are you doing?
Part of me got to believe that's the wine talking.
Your guts are going to be on fire.
I know, right?
Ugh.
But she sees it, right? She's not going to let it go to waste.
This is true.
That's her.
But I forgot to take the jalapenos off because I don't do them. I don't do jalapenos, man.
You totally forgot, right?
I do not.
So because we're loving nachos, right? That spurred our Facebook Tuesday.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. And people had thoughts.
Oh, people had thoughts, eh? And just so people know, that was a hard one to come up with, right? We had a hard time finding those pictures, friends.
I found all your pictures.
You did. I'm like, I can't do it. I'm like, I'm not doing nachos. They're too hard to find the pictures. I don't know.
And then I just bing, 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 bing.
I'm like, thank you. I'll put the pictures together now.
But people have a real hate on for olives and jalapenos.
Yeah, olives I understand. Jalapenos, I don't mind the odd one.
No.
But
beans was like the third one. They were like, yeah, no beans. Eh?
Well, you had beans on your nachos, and I had a few, and I'm like, I don't understand the point of these.
I don't understand corn because I think I'd seen something with corn, and I'm like, why would I put corn on a nacho?
I don't know, other than the fact corn's wonderful. But yeah, I don't know if I'd put it on a nacho. People didn't love your pico.
I love pico de gallo.
Which I thought was funny because I'm like,
easy.
Whatever.
It's so easy. And it's delicious. But it's tomatoes and onions and cilantro and some olive oil and salt and pepper, and it's
too much like a salsa, right? We don't need it.
No, I prefer it to salsa.
That's just you, apparently. Not a lot of other people did.
Well, apparently not. But Christina Sowick, she shook your head at you, Lisa.
I know she did.
Because you kicked. What did you kick to the curb?
Guacamole. Gone. Right. I don't got time for that shit.
Yeah, there were some people who kicked guac to the Dino had a good one. I think he's like, I'm the only person in California who hates avocado.
I know. And I'm like, well, I'm not there, but I hate them. And it's funny because normally Dino is all like, this is too easy. I'm not playing this week. This is too easy. I'm not playing this week. We get a lot of those from good old Dino, and which I think is funny. And I'm like, oh, look at, he's answering. He's playing this week.
Yeah. But I thought it was funny when she's like, I shake my head at you, Lisa. And I'm like, yes, you should do that.
I hate guacamole. I don't understand it.
But Nancy Riskin, I can't remember what she said. I think, what did she kick to the curb? I can't remember what it was. And I'm like, however I answered her, she thought I was trying to kick her to the curb.
No, we're not kicking our
friends. And I'm like, I'm not kicking you to the curb. No, girlfriend, I'm not doing that.
Right? We're not doing that. We're not doing that. One has to go. No. Right? We're not picking people and say one's got to go. Everybody gets to stay.
Everybody gets to play.
But that was fun.
Yes, it was a good one. Even though, you were like, I'm struggling. And I'm like, okay, you don't need to.
I was just struggling.
You don't
Right?
need to
Remember
struggle.
you said, and then here's a funny thing, friends of the podcast. Sam said, let's add shrimp. I'm like, that's too easy. Everybody's going to put, why would I want shrimp on my nachos? I'm like, you don't
because
get,
people put shrimp on their nachos.
I know, but I didn't let you do it. I'm like, I draw the line. And you're like, fine.
Well-
then pico goes on. I'm like, fine, you can have pico. Right? But you're not getting shrimp. You're not getting shrimp too.
But there was more hatred for olives and jalapenos. All
Yeah,
the
they're
way
definitely,
around, so.
people hate olives, which is funny.
So again, thank you guys for participating. You know how much we love it when you play.
Samantha, do you think people hate green olives the same amount as they hate black olives?
I think it's an equal amount. Black olives taste a little bit different than green olives, but
They do.
if you're an olive lover, you love them all.
You love them all. Interesting.
And I do.
Yes, you do. Yes, you
I was
do.
a little bit like, no, don't kick the olive.
I'm like, yes, good pick. Because they're not my favorite either.
I know you don't like
No.
stuff, Lisa.
No.
But guys, we would love for you to bring your people to the podcast. We would love for you to spread the word about what we do, the fun that we all have, the laughter, hopefully, that we get you guys to, a little belly laugh because you've listened to us. That would be great. Bring them to us. We'd love it if you download and subscribed so that we know that you're listening. Because, then we know that we've done something good that week.
Yeah.
We really like to see those numbers. You can find us at Podlink. So it's pod.link/ISMH or ismhead.podbean.com if you want to listen to us. But really, you can listen on any app. Any app. I shake my head. You can join in the fun on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And we haven't yet figured out TikTok, but maybe we will.
Maybe
it's
one
hard
day.
to say. Maybe one day. But if you do love what you listen to, you could potentially, do some Patreon or Podbean Patreon for as little as $2 a month. You can support the podcast, and that goes a long way to helping pay for the things that we use. So if you would like to do that, that would be fantastic. Patreon is patreon.com/IShakeMyHead, and Podbean, you just go in, find us, and there's a money bag over my face apparently, and you hit that and just follow the prompts. $2, or if you do $5, then that means you get the episode early. So there's that. And also we have merch. So go to Threadless, and it's ishakemyhead.threadless.com. And you could get a mug,
A water bottle, a shower
water bottle,
curtain,
a bag, a t-shirt,
a journal,
a hat.
a hat.
You never know.
You never know.
Who doesn't want to wear us on their chest?
Well, this doesn't make much sense to me.
Okay, and we love being part of the Podfix Network. That is who we are with, and there's lots of great podcasts on there as well, so go take a look. And Lisa,
Samantha.
we did it again.
What did we do? What?
We missed National Fry Day.
Oh, come on. What?
Yeah, we did.
What do you mean? When was it?
Like 2 days ago.
You know what? Fries are your thing. This is on you. This is totally on you. How did you miss National Fry Day?
I wasn't paying attention. Every day is Fry Day to me.
Yeah, but because that would have been a nice day to go out and have French fries there. That's what people do on Friday. They go and they have fries. They eat the fries.
Maybe on Friday I will have a fry.
No, you missed it.
I missed it.
Can't
I
believe
missed
you
the
did
opportunity.
that.
I know.
Oh, can you?
I'm sorry. We keep missing days. We miss Donut Day. We miss everything.
I know, right? And
We're
that makes me really sad.
We're just not paying attention.
We're not. Okay, so you know the TV show The Social. So friends of the
Yes.
podcast, this is a Canadian show, The Social. Similar to The Talk.
Yes.
Okay, so they had a guest on the other day, and she was saying, it's time to ditch the pinching and cinching and free the boob.
Huh?
No bras.
No, she's not saying that.
That's what she's saying. Yes, absolutely. That's what she said.
No bras.
No bras. It's time to
good
ditch
God,
the
no.
bra.
No.
Right?
No. I do not in any way, shape, or form condone that.
No, unless you're at the lake.
And
then I'm sorry.
God. Oh my God.
Right?
In the privacy of your own home, you do whatever you got to do.
Yeah, right. We don't just need boobs just out there and about.
Mm-mm.
Right? Because the thing is that your clothing doesn't fit properly.
No, it will never fit properly.
It will never fit properly. You will never know what size t-shirt you should be in.
Because your boobs are to your waist.
Right? Because they're so, right? So you automatically have to go up 2 sizes bigger than what you normally would once you cinch them in.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay. So this might be good for people who are perky. I think that's great for younger people.
For younger people.
But when you get to a certain age, I just feel like you can find a bra that's comfortable enough that you will be okay wearing it.
Right? You can make do.
Yes, you can make do.
You have to accept the fact, once you hit a certain age, you need to just have a make do bra. Because you have to accept the fact that, you know what? I'm not perky anymore. Those days are done. And I'm not going to, number one, invest in all the money to have that bra. Or number two, I'm not going to go through all the discomfort to have that bra. So I just need a make do bra. We are in our make do bra years. That's our stage right now. We're in our make do bra stage.
We're in our make do bra years.
We're in our make do bra years. Yes.
Oh my God.
Right? And actually, think about it. Make do bra years sounds kind of like brasiers. We are in our make do bra years.
Oh my God.
Right? Make it do.
Oh my God.
Just make it do.
And we're in the 21st century. So can you imagine the horrendous bras that were worn in the 50s, the 60s, they were like a harness.
Remember back in the day, the wires would poke out?
Yes.
Right?
Like we're complaining about the bras that we wear now.
Yeah.
Like, I think we have it pretty good.
I think we've come a long way.
But then again, and then I say, if you want to go without, be my guest.
Be my guest.
I will not be joining anyone. I don't want to look at this.
I don't want to, but you have to look at it because it's right there.
A nipple in front of me. I don't want to see a boob down to somebody's waist.
But you're going to because they're there.
I'll have to look away.
That's the thing, though, with going braless people is that people can't look away because you're just kind of like, ugh. And then you got to do a double take. Like, am I seeing? Oh my God, I am. And we're in public. Yes. Okay. Right. I'm just saying.
Oh my God, that is so nasty.
You can't do that.
Okay. All right, Lisa, I have to confess.
What?
Again, I'm confessing again.
Oh my God, I feel like is there a black curtain up or something?
I don't know. I think I'm obsessed with the lottery.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I am. I think I might be.
Talk to me.
Because I keep daydreaming about what I would do with all that money.
Because that's what the commercial tells you to do. Just imagine if.
But it's like there's 1 in a quadrillion.
Imagine the possibilities. That's the commercial. That's the marketing.
I know. But let's be realistic. 1 in a million chance that I'm actually ever going to win the lottery.
It's more than that. It's way more than that, actually.
I know. It's like stratosphere. It's like me in a spaceship with Richard Branson and Joe Bezos.
Only difference is, as I tell people as they purchase their lottery tickets, right? If you don't play, you have no chance if you don't play.
Well, this is true.
Right.
But if you win the lottery, if you were to win the lottery, what would be the first thing you do?
I'm doing 2 things. Very first thing I'm doing, I'm chartering a plane and I'm finding a McRib. That's the first thing I'm doing. I'm finding a McRib.
Oh my God.
Yeah, finding a McRib. That's number 1.
Okay.
Right. Number 2.
Right.
Number 2 is I'm going to the Kraft Macaroni and Cheese Company, and I want them to go back to the 1970s macaroni and cheese.
Are you going to buy the company?
I might buy the company, especially if I won that much, or at least the Kraft Dinner part of it, because the Kraft Dinner needs to go back to how it was in high school.
Yes, it doesn't taste the same.
Doesn't taste the same.
All the good chemicals are gone.
Gone, right? We need it to go back to how it tasted in high school. That's the problem. Everybody eats it in high school. We loved it. Now people eat it and they're like, oh, it's not good.
No, it's like, ugh.
Right? Something has changed and I need to change it back.
Exactly.
So that's what I'm doing. I'm changing back the macaroni and cheese. You're welcome. And selfishly finding a McRib.
Okay.
What about you? Sense. What are you doing?
I would, what would I do? I don't know.
For somebody who's daydreaming about it.
I don't know. Like, there's a couple things I'd want to do. I think, first of all, I wouldn't tell anyone.
Well, you'd have to tell me, right? Because we do 50-50.
That's what you think.
Oh, yeah? Really? Okay.
Kidding. I'm kidding. I probably would buy a small island and go say bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah. Right. I could see you doing that for sure. But then I'd join you. I'd be like, I'm coming too. I just got 2 stops.
No.
I just have 2 stops along the way.
You can do a vacation and you can go.
But I'll be like, Samantha, I just bought the jet. I just bought the private plane that's going to take us. We just have to stop 2 places along the way. It's a big enough island that I'll have one side, you have one side.
Oh, you can just not. You can get your own island. We can be island adjacent.
Okay, fine. We could be neighboring islands. But then that's fine. But then who's buying the boat?
I'll buy the boat.
So you can come visit?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I probably won't come visit, right? You'll have to come visit me.
And then that way I can control how often that you actually are in my sphere.
Or how long. Which it works perfectly fine. Works perfectly fine. I'm okay with that.
Okay, so what are we doing with the HHG? Who gets custody?
Of the HHG? Oh. Can I have custody? Can we share custody? I think we'd have to have joint custody.
I think we need to buy 3 islands. She's in the middle.
Because you know what? She'll never let us come visit her.
That's true.
Right?
Oh God, yeah. She would never let us come visit her.
Like she won't let us come visit her at her house.
No, that's true.
Remember the one time we had to sneak over?
Well, I think because she thinks that you'll stay.
Well, and I probably will stay, right? That's the thing, right? I want to be a sleepover kid.
You want to be
I just want to be a sleepover kid.
You've talked way too much about the sleepover kid.
Right? She's like, I think that you're going to never go home. I'm like, I'm just going to plop myself in. Just put me in somewhere, wherever you need to fill in, wherever there's an empty seat. I'll just be that person that fills the seat at the family table.
Well, because the sleepover kids get everything they ever wanted in their life.
They get fuzzy peaches for breakfast. Right? I want to be a sleepover kid. The other day, she had a sleepover with the sleepover kids. I sent her a text saying, hey, how's your day going? I get a text back. It's going good. This is Piper. I have Auntie's phone. Ha ha ha. I'm like, oh my God, you are like just like your auntie.
Oh my God.
Right? You are just weird like your aunt. You're just a little version of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Oh my God.
So crazy. So I think the HHG, she has to have, she can't have her own island because she won't let us come visit her.
This is true. Right? We'll have to figure that one out.
Yeah. So I think we have to have joint custody. Okay. Like 1 week on, 1 week off. Right.
Okay. So you were at the bar and you were arguing about words?
Yeah. So not arguing, but I think people don't realize I have an Ontario accent.
Oh my God, seriously?
Yeah. So people don't realize. So when I say, so she wanted to know if what is it? Is it tankini? Tankini. I think it's tankini.
I don't know. Because now I feel like I say it wrong, so I'm not going to say it.
Because, right, it's tank, right? Like I put on, it's like tank top kini.
Tankini.
Tank top kini. Tankini.
Tankini.
How's it spelled? T-A-N-K.
Tankini. Oh my God. Seriously, I don't want to be involved in this. I don't.
T-A-K. Tank. T-A-N-K. Eni. Tankini.
Don't involve me in this. Stop it.
I don't
want to. I don't want to know, and I don't care.
And then she brought in the 2 words, resigned or resign.
Oh my God.
Did you resign or did you resign?
I'm resigned to the fact that I'm going to have to carry on this conversation.
Right?
But I've resigned.
But you've resigned.
I've resigned from having co-ownership of the HHG.
You now have sole ownership of the HHG when we win $70 million or more.
I have resigned to the fact, and then I have resigned.
Right.
Yes, there's like a couple of different ways that can play.
Right, just like tankini.
Okay, right? I gotcha.
I got my tankini on. Right? I'm going out in the sun. I got my tankini on.
Oh my God. Okay, stop talking.
Okay, I'm just saying that's I don't know.
I think let's talk about something a little more exciting because I think the world has lost their mind.
Okay.
An ice cream parlor called Van Leeuwen released a limited edition pint of mac and cheese flavored ice cream made with the cheese from Katie.
And I was so happy to see it on our Facebook page at 8:00 this morning, courtesy of John Domingo.
John Domingo.
I'm like, do I need that visual of the Katie? Like, oh, that is ew.
I just like that is disgusting. I mean, it's just cheese, but I mean, it's like chemical cheese.
Why are we mixing? Why are we mixing like yummy ice cream with like food?
Well, because we associate ice cream with
goodness,
sweet
goodness.
Well, with sweet, but could ice cream be savory?
I don't know. Like, do you want barbecue flavored ice cream? No, and I love barbecue. Right? Matter of fact, my husband has decided that when my day comes and I die and I get cremated, I'm not going to have an urn. I'm going to go into a barbecue sauce jar.
Oh dear.
He told me that today. He's like, you'd love that, wouldn't you? I'm like, the fact that you're thinking this, I don't necessarily really embrace. No. Haven't really given it a whole lot of thought what my urn's going to look like. Thank you.
Oh my God.
He's like, I just think it would be great. We just put you into a barbecue jar. Like a jar of barbecue sauce. Just clean
jar of barbecue sauce. Yeah.
I'm like, I would love that. But I don't want that.
He's being a little bit creepy.
A little bit weird. But so I don't know. I don't think I want my ice cream to be savory.
No, I think it would still taste very strange.
Yeah, so why would they do that? Why would they do that?
Just because if you can, you do.
I guess if you can, you do. I don't know. It seems weird.
It does seem weird.
Not a fan.
You know what else is weird? Can you explain to me why Garth Brooks never sells the first 2 rows of his concerts?
Matter of fact, I can, Samantha. I actually read about this in an article. So the reason he doesn't sell out the first 2 rows of any of his concerts is because he buys those seats and he buys them for people up in the nosebleeds. So because he doesn't want scalpers buying them and selling them to people for outrageous amounts of money.
That makes sense.
So what he does is before his show, people who are in the stands, he sends his people up and his people will pick them out and say, come and have front row seats because he feels that they're going to appreciate it even more.
For sure they would.
I know, right? Because they're in the worst seats in the house.
Yes, but they still are there.
They're still there.
Huh. Yeah. Cool.
So that's his reason. That's darn good.
That is a very good-hearted man.
It's darn good.
Well, and he just had a huge concert in Las Vegas, I believe.
I think he's back on tour.
Yes. Yeah. Like, that's exciting.
Yeah. Do you ever watch Trisha Yearwood's cooking show?
Yes, occasionally.
I don't mind it.
I don't mind it either.
She's no Val, but I don't mind it.
She's no Val.
Right? But I don't mind it.
All right.
I'm just warming up to it.
Okay. Just like I'm always just kind of warming up to this next segment. Guess who's got questions? Lisa's got questions. It's Lisa's Question Corner.
Samantha, I got 3 questions for you this week.
Okay.
Number 1. Why is brioche so darn good?
It's the butter.
Is it the butter?
It's the butter.
But even brioche toasted? Better.
Yes, it's
butter.
Better. Brioche toasted like a French toast, and making brioche bread and making a French toast.
Yeah. Oh, sounds like heaven in my mouth.
It's like thick and soft and gooey and yummy and butter.
And it's funny because every now and then Michael buy brioche buns.
Ooh,
and you can only buy. They only come in 4s.
Because they're fancy.
They're fancy.
It's not a hamburger bun and it's not a dinner bun.
It's not a hamburger bun and it's not a dinner bun. Not meant to just be eaten with your deli meat.
It's a brioche.
Right? It's a
brioche. And I'm having
prosciutto
with it, please.
Yeah, even though the Gibsons are not.
And a slice of Gouda.
Right, exactly. It's fancy bread. It's fancy, but it's so good.
It is so good.
So good. That's my question is, why is it so good? But you answered it. It's the butter. Okay, ready for this one?
Sure.
Why do people say that your alarm clock is going off when it's actually going on?
Because it's going off because the bell is ringing.
No, but it's on. Your alarm clock is on.
Yes, it's going on, but it went off.
It didn't go off. It went on. It's off. It turned on. It turned on.
But when the actual alarm rings, people think, oh, it's going off. The alarm bell is going off.
But it had to turn on to go off. You know what I'm saying?
I see it, but I just
oh my God. Right? That's what I'm saying.
Oh my God. Seriously, don't make me think about this.
I know, right? Because it's kind of crazy. I have one more that's kind of crazy. It's going to blow your mind. Ready? Ready for this? Do stairs go up or down?
They do both.
You don't think they have a direction?
No. Because you need stairs to go up and you need stairs to go down.
Is there a certain side you should walk on?
Going down, it's the right side. Going up is the left side.
I disagree. I think going up is the right side.
No.
Yes, you don't go up on the left side.
I don't know. I'm thinking going down. If I'm going down, I'm by the railing. If I'm going up, I'm by the railing. So no matter where I'm going with the railing.
Yeah, okay, but are you using going up? Are you using your right hand to hold the railing or your left hand?
Yes. When I'm going up, it's the right hand. When I'm going down, it's my left hand. When I'm going up, it's my left hand. When I'm going down, it's my right hand.
Well, I think you got your directions backwards.
I think I do.
I think you are. Good thing there's not like many people trying to use those stairs at the same time.
Oh dear God!
Right, because you're not doing it right.
Yes, Lisa.
You're not doing stairs right.
I'm doing stairs just fine.
You're not doing your ankle would say otherwise.
Oh, stop it!
So maybe that was part of it. Maybe because you threw your ankle off.
Stop it.
I'm just saying. There's a reason. I'm just saying.
Yes. Oh my God.
I'm just saying.
Stairs
Samantha.
are up and down. Stop it.
Left or right. Left
Don't
or right.
be weird.
I'm just curious. They go up or they go down?
Whatever. Okay, you know what goes up and comes down?
Tell me.
Richard Branson.
How do you feel about this?
He got to apparently space before Bezos, and they're like, it's the billionaire race to space.
He was on Live with Ryan and Kelly.
Yeah,
today.
he was on Ryan and Kelly. But it's like, and then a song came into my head because I was like, my spaceship is bigger than yours. And then what's that song? Dun, 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 bigger than yours. Dun, dun.
I have no clue.
Is bigger than yours?
No, I don't. I think you're making this song up in your
No,
head.
I'm not. I really am not.
I don't know this song.
It was kind of funny because they say that Richard Branson didn't actually break. He didn't go far enough into space.
I don't think he didn't actually cross space, did he?
No, I don't think there was some kind of like thing he didn't cross. And Bezos apparently is going to do that when he goes.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know. Whatever. He was
Branson,
in an aircraft that cost like $1 trillion.
So are we just saying Branson just went up really, really high? Is that what we're saying? Took some pictures? He just went up really high. He went up higher than a plane?
They were weightless too.
Yeah, so he was up super high.
He went high enough.
He went high enough to be weightless. But I don't think that he was like, and look at me, I'm in space.
Watermelon sugar high.
Yeah, I don't think he was there. I don't
know. But you know what I think it is? It's like between Elon Musk, Richard Branson, and Jeff Bezos. We are somewhere in this world.
Can't keep track.
Someone's going to Mars. Like someone's living there. Like this is happening.
Well, according to Kelly Ripa, it's her.
I know, she was dressed
in a spacesuit. She reminds me so much of the HHG, right? Because that's something crazy. I'm coming along. I'm ready. I'm dressed.
Me and my heels.
My big high heeled, right? My high heeled shoes. Right? She was ready. She's ready for space.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
Yeah, I had a good laugh at that too. Okay, here's my question for you. Do you think that the phrase, hey, do you want to tag along? Do you think that's a positive or a negative phrase?
Tag along. No, because, well, I don't know. It could be taken as nothing or something.
But to me, it kind of sounds a little negative.
Because you didn't actually ask them to come along. You asked them to tag along.
Tag along.
Well, if you want to tag along.
Right? If you want to tag along. Because when you say, if you want to tag along, deep down in your heart, you're hoping, don't. Are you?
Potentially, yes.
I don't know, right?
It could be seen as that.
Yeah. Or is it just like a slang phrase that means nothing?
I don't know.
And we're just like, that's the thing.
Friends of the podcast, what do you think?
That's what I don't know, right? I'm just like, I don't know if it's good or bad.
I don't know.
Right? Like, I mean, you always, like is tag along similar to being like the fifth wheel? Because that sounds negative.
Fifth wheel, third wheel.
Third wheel, right? That all sounds bad.
Yeah, it all sounds bad.
All sounds bad. I don't know. That's all I got to say about that, Samantha. Okay. I want to talk about chocolate bars.
Are you back at them? Like,
not really back at them, but
are you justifying your afternoon chocolate bar because you're only eating fruit for lunch?
Like a little bit. Not every day.
Uh-huh.
I had a O. Henry the other day.
You know what? You choose your calories how you choose your calories, okay?
Trying to stay within a certain limit.
Yes, but still a chocolate bar is a bad idea.
I know. Okay, but listen. It's not about me right now. It's about the chocolate bar.
Oh, okay, fine.
So I had an O. Henry the other day. And I think the O. Henry has changed.
Really?
Yeah, it feels like it's changed.
In what way?
I don't know. It just doesn't taste quite as good as the O. Henry used to taste.
Huh.
Yeah. But don't you find that with some chocolate bars?
Sometimes, yes.
Like what? Like why are they changing? Are they changing like is it like taking the Colonel's original 11 herbs and spices and taking away 2 herbs and just going with like 9?
Potentially,
And
yeah.
hoping nobody notices? Because guess what, people? We're noticing.
Lisa's noticing.
Lisa's noticing. I'm noticing. I noticed it a long time ago with the Jersey milk, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's my go-to, right? The Jersey
Yes,
milk,
it is.
it's no longer my go-to. It doesn't taste like the Jersey milk of old.
Oh.
If I win that $1 million, I need to go and deal with them too.
Okay.
Bring back the 70s Jersey milk, please. That's what I want.
You're going to be very busy on your plane.
I know, right before we get to the island. Right? I'm just saying.
Island adjacent.
Okay, fine. Fine, whatever. Before we get to the island. Right?
Islands.
islands,
There's an S
fine.
in there.
Fine, right? Before we get to the islands. Right?
Oh, all right. Well, here's the part of the show that I like the most. Lisa, it's things you want to know. All right. I got some random fun facts for you today, Lisa.
All right, Samantha, hit me.
A chef's hat has exactly 100 pleats. Do you know what this represents?
I have no clue.
100 ways to cook eggs.
Ooh.
You're a chef. You should know that.
I know, but I think I don't know. I think I didn't know that. I'm a real chef.
Nor
Nor do I think that. No. Nor do I think that really a real chef. I am a really a real chef. But nowadays we wear the floppy hats.
Oh, dear God.
You're talking the chef hat like that the French chef uses.
Yes, apparently.
Right. Yes. So I really am a real chef, but I just wear a different type of chef hat. But I do not think I have 100 ways to cook an egg up my sleeve.
Okay, because apparently there's 100 ways.
Wow. I'm a real chef. I am a real chef.
Okay, enough.
I'm really a real chef, honest.
I'm
I'm really a real chef. I really am.
Okay, stop. Okay, next fact. OMG usage can be traced back to 1917.
Really?
It was used in correspondence to Winston Churchill.
Oh, wow. OMG.
So we thought whoever thought that they coined that phrase?
Yeah, did not.
You did not.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Did you know the majority of your brain is fat?
Not my brain.
Yes, it is.
No, my brain's not fat.
It's 60% fat.
I have a good brain. I have a good brain, thank you.
Only you would deny. No, I'm not that person.
No, my brain is not 60%
That's not
fat.
me.
No, that's not me.
Okay. There is a fruit that tastes like chocolate pudding.
What?
It's called black sapota, and it tastes like custard with a hint of chocolate.
You're kidding me.
No.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yes.
Huh.
Did you know that the blob of toothpaste that sits on your toothbrush has a name?
No, I did not.
It's called a nurdle.
A nurdle? That's a word that I don't love. It's up there with moist. Nurdle.
Nurdle.
Put on a nurdle of toothpaste.
Look at your nurdle.
Right? It's up there with weenus.
It's like weenus.
It's like weenus. Just one of those words you didn't know existed.
Look at your nurdle.
Huh. Interesting, Samantha. Interesting. I like the fun facts.
Yeah. Okay,
Right.
Lisa, do you have an I shake my head for today?
I do. We talked about it at the beginning. My I shake my head is with the rain.
Oh, yes.
So I'm shaking my head at why it never rains. It should at least rain every night and then be nice in the day, and then everybody's happy.
Yes, but then it would be super humid.
I know, but then we'd be happy.
And then we'd be inviting mosquitoes into our life.
I know, but what do you want? Fires?
No, I don't want fire.
You want a fire instead?
No, so we need some good rain. So yes.
So I just shake my head at why there's no rain ever.
So you're like, let's have a compromise. I need you to shine some sun during the day.
And rain all you want from like 9 o'clock at night till 9 a.m. Okay. Rain until your little heart's content.
Do what you got to do.
You do what you got to do, Mother Nature. But then, right, like 12 hours on, 12 hours off. Like a sprinkler system. Just get it going.
Get it going.
Right? I shake my head that there's no rain. Anywhere in the world, there's no rain.
All right.
What about you? You got a nice shake my head?
Yes. Oh my God. Who knew that moving had so many moving parts?
I knew that it was going to be a lot of work for you.
Oh, dear God.
What are the moving parts?
But I was just like, ugh.
Like what?
Packing. I mean, packing won't be horrible, but it's still horrible.
Uh-huh.
Right? Yeah, and you don't, because now you're going through your stuff and you realize, oh my God, I'm slightly a hoarder.
Yeah. Like get rid of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you have to deal with, oh, we're coming to your apartment and you have to get out.
Yeah,
and they
we want to look at your place.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, that's fun. I'm like, okay, I know why people don't do this.
I guarantee you, this is Mike and I, right? Because you know how we dabble with thinking about moving every now and then.
Yes.
We were talking about it the other day, and you know what he said? Let's just leave everything here and we'll start fresh. I'm like, I'm like, is this like the Chinese food or are we being for real here? Right? Because our stuff's got no value. So I'm in. Put me in. I'm in. Right? We each take a suitcase, like an overnight bag. God. Right? Let's do it. Right? We could buy new shit. We could buy, our shit can be replaced so easily and probably not that crazily expensive.
No.
Right? We're not fancy.
No, you're not fancy.
We're not fancy people, right? We're just run-of-the-mill people. Right? And one of us is getting cheaper by the day.
This is true.
I'm like, oh my God, that's so tempting. Let them deal with it.
Yes. And just leave all your shit. You're going to have to take your royal stuff though.
Yeah, fine. So we'll each take 2 boxes and a suitcase.
That's it.
I think we could do it.
I think you could.
Yeah, I think we certainly could, right?
I think you could.
What else, right? Oh my shit, God, we got no dishes. Buy some dishes at Walmart.
Buy some dishes. Are you going to bring the creepy doll with you then?
I may, we're on the fence. That and that stupid dresser that I have.
That's right.
Right? Because we got to downsize. So Mike thinks those would be perfect opportunity to get rid of that. Right? And I'm like, yeah, well, you know, we'd have to start looking for a place first. So but I'll take it on advisement.
We'll take it under advisement.
Yeah. But yeah, you got your work cut out for you, Samantha.
Oh my God, that's funny.
You got a busy couple weeks coming up.
I do. I got to get my shit together.
Yeah, right. Because you're going to leave it to the last minute.
I hope not.
You can't because then you're going on holidays.
My mother is a driving force. So
good. And then we have vacation.
Vacation.
Right. So
again to the lake. Don't burn.
Don't burn.
Don't burn.
That's just between me and you.
Yes. Okay.
Right. That's only between me and you. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think that's it, Lisa. I don't know.
Is that it?
I think we've talked ourselves into a bit of a circle here.
It's the end. It's the end. Yes. It's like that song that never ends. It goes on and on. And who sang it? Lamb Chop.
Okay.
Right.
I always forget that part.
You do. And you didn't know that Lamb Chop had friends.
No, because I don't care.
Oh. Hurts my heart. Lamb Chop was the best.
I know.
All right, Samantha.
All right. We'd like to say thank you to John because today he helped us out greatly.
Thanks, John.
And he does look after us and put our podcast together for us. So thank you so much. Remember, guys, to check out our social media, Facebook, Instagram, and the Twitter.
And the Twitter.
And remember, download and subscribe so we know that you are checking us out.
Absolutely. Don't forget to do that. Don't forget. All right, Samantha. Always a pleasure.
It should be.
This has been a transmission of the Podfix Network. For more about this show and other great Podfix programs, go to podfixnetwork.com.